Welcome back here to Group C from the Adroits Call of Duty 4 Masters. My name is Aceback here live on the stream. I'm joined by none other than Menace. Menace, welcome here for the next match. It's round number 4 for Group C.
Round 4, and we actually didn't see a knife round come out, or at least we missed it. And AETAS are on the attacking side. Orcleys are on defense. Quick roster rundown for AETAS. We have Strove, Yo-Yo, Rafuz, Willa, Darky, and for Orcleys we have Ghosty, Speed, Vayner, Bounty, and Spoon.
Spoon.
It's actually anyway, we'll see AETAS trying to attack this A side. Yo-Yo spotting a player in front of Cafe. It is Speedy. It looks like they will try and push into the site any minute. Oh, Ghosty taking out Refuse, stopping that SMG pushes.
Scope for AETAS. Will already being tagged up, being pushed heavily into that setup. Vanner trying to squeeze himself out. Just Yo-Yo remaining for AETAS, and that's going to make the score 1-1. Not the kind of rounds that we saw previously with Lowland Lions versus AETAS. These guys did have themselves a ridiculous little matchup. If you have missed it, the final score was in fact 13-6 in favor of Lowland Lions. But ironically enough, we're seeing a lot of AETAS so far in this tournament, and no doubt most of the VODs on Group C are going to be focused on that team for some bizarre reason. Mainly because they are the mid-range team in the group that can potentially go anywhere. Also, whoever wins this matchup, either Orc plays or AETAS will move on into the group in towards the bracket stage. Just keep that one in mind.
Very, very, very vital. It just adds so much more pressure to the match, and of course will be the make or break game for both of these teams. AETAS holding strong, currently one play up over Orc, please. Bounty and Spoon last two man standing as we see a split move from AETAS. We see the bomb going towards that A site, and the only person there to stop it is Spoon. He's going to see them crossing, won't be able to do much about it. Oh, has tried to shoot down Willa. Oh. Does actually take down Willa. Strove onto Bounty. 1 versus 2. Spoon's going to try and hold this together for his team. Bomb's going to go down.
Oh, he's looking the wrong way. He's taking his position. He's making sure that the entire AETAS team know exactly where he is by randomly discharging his AK-74, and that is going to give away his position, and Orc and the AETAS side will easily pick him up right there. The score is 2-1. Once again, it looks like we're going to be seeing a back and forth setup for the next 4 rounds.
Now, what I find very weird is Orcleys don't have a scope. They've got no scope.
They're running no scope.
There's no scope for the.
The last time I saw that was TCM at Outpost on Fire. At least the last edition, and I think we all remember how that turned out. Very, very bad for TCM. No scope running on the strike. Really?
So they either have a different plan in mind, or they're just looking for extra firepower on the map. At the moment, Orcley is taking advantage of it, just really walking around the map, getting into positions that, of course, they wouldn't have been able to do with extra cover from AK fire, which, of course, they do have now. And now Refuse this front A side with his teammate. Both of them trying to push in here. He's going to rush all the way to the B side, knowing that the last player was towards that cafe area, and Bounty's not realized anything, and he's like, oh, they're not front A anymore, are they? And we'll start rotating, but by that time, too late. Bomb's really going to go down. Refuse will probably get himself in a position just to cover that bomb side. Willa's going to be covering double palm, and Bounty's going to walk in front of Willa's aim any moment. Yeah,
definitely. As soon as he has to cross that street, he's pretty much between a rock and a hard place, just like right now, already on a little bit of fire. Will be just around the corner. In-house Bounty goes, taking his time, but reflexes are pretty damn decent. But still faffing about right there. Will be shut down by Refuse, and that is going to be the end of that. Like I was saying about those reflexes, gamers, they may have the bodies of 50-year-olds. They've got the reflexes of fighter pilots. That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
Pretty cool, actually.
Not for me, actually, because I go to the gym very often, so.
So what do you do? I'm just like a fighter pilot, really.
Yeah.
Not really a fighter pilot, but I'm kind of.
Oh, Speed gets himself a double right off the back as the entire AETAS Strove and Yo-Yo offensive piles in towards the A site, finding nothing but a wall of bullets. And that right there is going to halt their plunder of A. Orc, please. Holding it steady, Refuse, Darky, and Will be the last man standing for AETAS, who I so casually called Anus before.
It was an accident.
Well,
Well, unless you were referring to their skill level.
This is... oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Here I was thinking you were a nice dude, Menace. How wrong I was. Score is 3-2 as Orc Please gets themselves a nice little round there. Mainly because getting the shutdown in on towards the A site, that right there was pretty much that.
We still don't see a scope for this Orc Please side, and I really am curious as to what they were thinking when they... Well, I don't know if they did that. I'm pretty sure they'd have a dedicated scope for their team.
No, actually, it's what are these guys doing? And even so, how is AETAS losing rounds when they don't have a scope? Double, triple AK and 2 SMGs on this map of all places should not be effective. If it was backlot, sure. I can imagine it working. Strike? No, not really.
No, I definitely agree with you on that one. Vayner actually coming behind one of the AETAS players that is an SMG down in spawn building.
What are they doing?
What is this SMG doing in spawn building?
It just... that makes no sense whatsoever.
I think they're still a little bit confused over their loss from Lowland Lions.
I think they're still trying to figure out where the hell the Orc Police scope is.
We're trying to find him. We will see Willer trying to go for the no-scope. Pulls out the Deagle. Oh, Vayner taking him out. Down to 1-on-1. Strove's got the bomb and he's at a bomb site. And Vayner's really not looking in the right direction. And I see in the chat, Bounty is usually their scope, but he's not scoping at the moment. So, curious to see what he is actually doing without that scope. Now, Vayner here's the bomb plant. It's going to be moving towards the front edge to try and get a better covering position. Strove having loads of time, but of course not knowing that. And now Vayner will just be able to get onto this front edge site. I'm not sure if he spotted the player on the... Oh, he has. He spotted a head. He's going to pop the smoke out and fail it.
Failing on that smoke.
Now Strove just needs to be careful not to over-peek here because all that is exposed from him is his head. So any bullets that connect with him will be in his head. Vayner moving on onto that bomb side, trying to apply some pressure. Strove is going to come out on top, take it to 4-2, putting the team 2 rounds into the lead.
Again, looking back at this setup, making... Orc Please not running scope at all. I already mentioned it before. Last time I saw that was TCM at Outpost on Fire, where people were jokingly telling me that, yes, Miracle is running scope this time around, because obviously that is the kind of weapon that he uses all the time. And they got knocked out of their group stages quite quickly. So, even when you consider that this is a matchup that is going to decide who of these two teams are going to move on towards the bracket stages, you'd expect Orc Please to take this a little bit more seriously.
And that's the thing. We don't know if they're joking around, if they're actually, oh, this is their genuine tactic. But at the moment, it's not working out. I mean, Bounty dropping early in that round to a nade kill. And definitely, if he had the scope sitting back a little bit more, that would not have been a problem for him. Vayner on Spielli, spots 2, takes out 1, goes for the second, does get it onto Yo-Yo. He knows where the third one is. Has the Deagle out, just misses it. And now Dark is going to try and win this one back for his team. He does not have the bomb anywhere near to him, which is going to make it all that more difficult.
The real question is whether or not the Orc Please team knows that the bomb is somewhere in that general direction. Oh, he's going to get double teamed from the back and the front, Darky is. Gets himself out her. Spoon comes in from behind, unloads, and splatters all over. It's 4-3. If Orc Please is just picking up these rounds, then AETAS is not really deserving to win this, to be honest. Not without a scope. Are you even kidding me?
The thing is, it's now also curious. I wonder if they've noted that they don't have a scope. I wonder if they noted that it can be so much more aggressive. Oh, we do actually see a scope now in play. Bounty has picked it up a little bit towards later into the round. He barely misses a nade. Refuse shutting him down, but I mean, the scope that far up into A, you're just asking for trouble. Willer trying to get a peek onto Bins from the back of Cafe with his scope, and he has spotted an SMG towards their spawn. Going to give him some extra cover. While the rest of his team does push towards the A side. Should be able to get that bomb down pretty quickly as Vayner and Speed are very badly split, and in no real way can actually work together to bring this back.
Yeah, overlook, nobody there. Hello there, head. Darky just quickly popping over the wall. Should have gotten that one. Strove will be the last man here. Oh, will he defend the guy defending the bomb site? Speed will be the last Orc Please man standing on cap. spraying it out. He's got SMG ready to rock and roll into the side. On statue he goes, takes down Will. It is a 1v1 with 19 seconds to go on the bomb plan's gonna be shut down because here is the action from behind. Would have been a nice clutch. Was not to be. The score is 5-3.
Now I want to know what the hell were AETAS doing to take it from a 4-2 down to a 1v1?
They were split all the way through. They got taken down, and then suddenly a double comes in from Speed, and all of a sudden we find ourselves in a 1v1. I have no idea how they managed to do that. Like I said, even though Orc Please are not running a scope, the way they're playing is pretty much superior to AETAS at this point.
It is, and Orc Please capitalizing one of those rounds. Bouncy with a nice little scope there as he finishes off Yo-Yo, who's trying to cross the back of that cafe. Refuses still an overlook, and not really providing much cover, as Orc Please have not really been in positions to be picked off from overlook. They end up falling back to help his teammate try to kill that player on B shops. Bouncy with an SMG on to refuse. Last player standing is Darky. Taking out Spoon. Bouncy in there again. 3 kills in a round.
5-4 will be that one. All of a sudden, this is just probably the worst setup of rounds I have seen so far in my Call of Duty career, as short as it may have been. The first 2 rounds going to none other than Orcplay, to the AETAS team. And all of a sudden, it's completely turned around. It's just such a weird setup that they're running here. And it seems to be working. Some kind of bizarro universe is being channeled here where you can win versus, or at least play decent versus a team like AETAS without running a scope. What?
Yeah, it's just not. I'm kind of boggled.
Boggled? I remember that TV show was awesome.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Yo-Yo's actually stuck on a lamppost, just going to go pick up the bomb. I think he's about as confused as me. He's going to be moving towards the B side. He's the last man standing. Pretty much still back at spawn. Going to be jumping out Link. His gun actually covering up a play that he could have seen. And
I'm just going to write it down. This is going to be 5-5 very, very shortly.
Definitely. There's not much doubt about that one.
Nope.
And Orc Please are definitely not in a position. They're not going to be peeking. They're going to be playing it slow and just play it safe. Win this round. Ghost just playing around with that Deagle.
And Ghosty just runs out, finds himself the kill, and it's all tied up. 5-5. This, yeah, I've already said it once. I will say it again. What a weird friggin' round.
It's that, and we still got to remember, like we've said, I mean, winner of this goes through the playoffs, loser of this is out. It's gone. And it's really not sure if these two teams are taking it as serious as it should be.
In the meantime, though, if you want to pop yourself on towards Twitter, just use the hashtag COD4 Masters, and you'll find yourself and your message on the stream. Of course, not the language. No, 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 no. You'll get filtered. In the meantime, back into the game. AETAS once again being down by just dropping 2 people. Orc plays only with Ghosty. What is going on there? You know what? If I wonder, I'm just going to take a look here at what is going on, what maps they've been playing so far. So far, Orc Plays have played on Strike before versus SFI and played 13-5, and before that, they played on Backlot for the 13, which they won versus Enigma. Now, I can imagine that Backlot you don't run a scope, and that right there is pretty much showing that they're pretty damn good without that scope, but it is friggin' Backlot. It's not Strike.
Yeah. It's not like everywhere, like 2 meters apart from one wall is another wall.
Yeah.
You actually have space to move around, and I don't think Oakley's about capitalizing on that as much as they could have in the beginning rounds, but Bouncy, of course, now does have the scope. He's sitting here on the Stevie jump or the glitch jump, trying to get a peek. Oh, does actually tag a player going into A, shoots him right in the back and doesn't actually kill him. And wow, will be shut down by Refuse. And that's so unfortunate. He actually shot that player in the middle of his back and did not get the frag.
Well,
now, it was. It was.
LAN lag, LAN hacks. The final score for the first half will be 6-6. 6-6.
Which kind of defines nothing.
Now, it's neither exceptional, neither idiotic.
Not unexpected, not expected. It's yeah.
It's pretty much It's pretty much the most standard score.
It could be 0-0 really.
Yeah, pretty much. We may as well just throw away this round.
Yeah. Throw away the first half. Relevant. Whatever you guys just watched. No.
No. Well, whatever you guys just watched is probably the best way of describing it. Whatever it was.
That is true.
Very much so.
Now, of course, we'll see the Org Please side onto the attacking team. Spoon's going to be up here in the front.
Bounty is running a scope.
Yes, he is.
And we finally have ourselves an Org Please scope, and there's nades already everywhere. With Darky being shut down right off the bat. Gets himself a nade kill, though. And their Org Please all of a sudden are just cutting for the AETAS team like a hot knife through butter. 7-6.
Yeah, they really did just rip it into that A side. Gave AETAS no chance to adapt, get into a different position. They just got annihilated. And before they knew the round was over, I'm pretty sure they're also scratching their heads a bit, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And let's see if we can see something different here from Yo-Yo. Is going to be pushing into this A side. Going to see if he can get some quick defenses down. He's just going to lay down by the garage area, actually. And he's being smoked up heavily. His teammates are in the fight already. He does land a shot into speed, pulls out his deagle. Bounty shutting him down before he can do anything, though. Oh, Willer getting the cross. Vayner jumping across, and Willer shutting him down mid-air. It's like, yes, I'm flying for that. No, wait, I'm not.
Well, the setup now 2v2. Bomb. Not up on anybody. Bomb is currently down just on the A bomb site. Spoon on regen. It's going to take a little time, but because they need to get the cross here, Spoon. Oh, I'm not going to cut the cross because Will has got it on lockdown.
That's just what you expect from a good scope.
It falls to his death. Oh, dear.
Now Strove versus Bounty. AK versus a player that's played with SMG, AK, and Scope so far on this map.
All Strove needs to do is just wait in the corner till Bounty tries to do the cross and die right now. Oh, dear God.
Strove, what are you doing?
He's not even...
Strove.
He saw his head! There you go.
What does your config look like if you could not see him?
Well, it's probably one of those config that makes everything look blue.
Yeah, something out of like some of the movie config or something, which is becoming oddly popular lately. Anyway, back up into the match. We'll be seeing Darky the front this time, trying to get into that A site. He has tagged up a player front A, and this will definitely not stop Org Please pushing in. And in fact, more kills going out for AETAS. Yo taking out speed, Bounty getting the reply. And now only 2 players left for the Org Please side. And very early on, only 20 seconds into the round, we'll see Org Please pretty much decimated down to 2 players.
Vanner and Bounty were the only men last standing. Scope versus Scope will be enough. Vanner is by the bottom overlook. He's not going to survive a very long at this rate. Not versus 4 men out for his blood. A little bit of a push. Was not enough. Refuse is going to take it up, and for the first time in a while, we actually have AETAS taking it away. It is, in fact, 7-8.
Now, as I get EI watching a Bounty.
Well, I would if I wasn't disconnected.
Yeah, it seems we're the lucky ones just trying the CI problem. So, yeah, players not moving around much. There we go, we are back into the game, or at least I am. And flurry of frags as I get back in here, down to 3-on-2. Org Please with only Ghosty and Speed versus Yo-Yo, Strove, and Refuse. And at the moment, that bomb site's looking to get into Ghosty. Now your last man standing, tries to cross the street, will be shut down by Yo-Yo. And AETAS now put themselves 2 rounds into the lead. Yeah,
it's starting to show. Let's take a look at these stats here as well. Strove, 14-8 compared to what Speed, 15-11. Very well played by Strove so far, ripping it up. Only single digits death for him. Let's take a look at what these SMGs can do. AETAS already having 2-3 players right on top of the statue site. Yo-Yo going in. Can he pick up his kill? Can he hold the line here? Picks up 1 on Bounty. He does not get himself the second on Vanner, but there is... he did manage to get himself the cross. Refuse already there. Darken getting himself the second. Org Please getting decimated with just Speed last man standing. He is top fragging. but will that be enough to solidify his lead on his team? They're 2 behind. They need to get this round because if they don't, AETAS will be in double digits, and that right there will pretty much be it.
Now Speed last man standing up versus 4. Stuck in underlook. Doesn't even have the bomb. So it pretty much just could be a 4-3 at the moment. If he pulls this off, not only would I have lost all hope in AETAS, but I probably think he should win MVP or something of the land. Just by being able to win this 1 versus 4. He's doing a little bit of damage there, nothing spectacular. Fries around the corner, does take out Darky. There's still 3 players left. Still highly unlikely, and will be shut down in the back. I was actually worried there for a moment, jumping around that front A corner. He actually got that kill, and I was like, oh.
Could have possibly do this. No.
He is out of underlook.
Round number 18 is afoot. The pressure is starting to become on the Orc play side as they pick up their first shot onto what Speed was trying to get across and trying to get his SMG right in top of the faces of the AETAS side. It was not to be because the AETAS are just shooting down Orc plays like they're not even there. Just Vanner and Bounty remaining. Will they still have their... Is he still running scope? Yes, he is.
Yo-Yo's walking around in mid-shops and there's a player right behind him. Like, I cannot even tell you how I'm sitting here kind of freaking out because they're right next to each other. Yo-Yo finally hearing the player. Will take out Bounty. So close. It's the second time we've seen 2 players literally standing next to each other on a map and they just don't know about it. Strobe finishing off Vayne, and we see AETAS really pulling away here. 4 rounds difference now. And they pretty much from halftime just picked it up.
Especially if you consider that in the first half it was 2-1 at one point, then it was 4-3, then finally finishing it off with 6-6. Very strong play by AETAS here on their defensive side on strike.
One thing I would like to note is how AETAS' scores, their individual scores are so close to each other. They really are working together to spread the load of attacking the enemy. They're not just relying on a couple of key players to just pick players off.
16, 15, 15, 12, 12. Now that right there is close to say the least.
That's a good kill spread. Yeah,
everybody gets their kills in. Everybody is weighing in.
Down to a 3-on-3 bomb is in the hands of if I can find him for some of the reason I just lost him. It is Speed. He is front A. He's going to be trying to move in as well as teammates is, laying down some covering fire, crosses the entrance, goes to getting heavily tagged up by a scope. He's definitely going to be falling back. Oh, Speed actually spotting Refuse getting their frag onto Speed. And end of this round will be bringing us closer to the end of this matchup.
I don't think Bounty quite realizes there's going to be one in calf. As soon as he tries to rush in towards the statue side, he's pretty much done for. 2 guys there. All right, statue side being attacked. Bounty at the back look. Nobody there. There is going to be one. Oh, it takes a Refuse down. Sublime little headshot. There's going to be one at double pumps as well. He saw him. He saw him sitting there. Now he's going to get himself the plant because Will is all by himself. Did my mic just completely blow up, by the way?
No, it didn't. That's fine. It's only you. Luckily. Well, at least for me. Anyway, 1 versus 2 Willer now with that scope. He will be shut down by Ghosty. He finally pushes him. And that's 3 rounds difference now. And at the moment, AETAS just need one more. Just one more to put them on the verge of winning this map.
I would like to point out
go for the playoff.
This is the first time in, well, since this round that Search Org has managed to pick up a round. For the first time. They've managed to drop 7 in total.
Now, again, we'll have AETAS. They're on the front. They are 2 men up over Orcleys at the moment. And, of course, now Ghosty, his position is completely given away. He can't peek too much, otherwise he'll just really be exposing himself to that AETAS side that are going to be zoned in on A, and or on the front A side and zoned in on mid. Now Vayne looking, just watching this cafe, making sure that no one pushes out. But now they have to worry. There is one behind him. It is Strove. He's going to fall back. Doesn't want to give away too much as well. Sprays into mid shops through the window. Gets the wall bang onto Ghosty. And then peeks around the corner for the final frag. And that's going to put them on match points.
8-12. Wow, still happening. Okay, hold on. We're going to let you wrap this one up.
Oh, timeout. We have a timeout. This is okay, so I'm guessing AETAS now, oh sorry, all players are thinking, wait a minute, yeah, let's just quickly compose ourselves, bring everything back into our view, and
I'm quickly yeah, it's still here. Interesting.
And just excuse Aspect there for a moment, as he has been. Oh, it sounds like he's having a couple of audio problems. Of course, getting that sorted out soon.
Oh, hello. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, welcome.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Very nice. It appeared there was some technical difficulties. We're running through this old analog mixer that is cocking up a little bit, so that's yeah, we're switching over to digital very, very soon. We got some new kit being delivered within the next week or so. So that's basically what is happening. Any technical difficulties regarding the audio will be solved within the next week, but of course that doesn't really help us right now. But it's good to be back. Scores 8-12. Tell us what happened, because I was a little bit preoccupied with something else.
Last round we saw a brilliant spray coming out from Strove, who was on B-Link, sprayed into the mid-shop window and actually landed a frag onto Ghosty. And then peeked around the last corner to finish off the round onto, I believe it was Bounty was front A. And of course that has now put them on the map point. And or not just map point, but playoff points. I mean, if AETAS win this, they're on the playoffs, but Bounty, of course, having pulled or called a timeout. And they're trying to, oh, not a timeout, probably, let's give it a more appropriate name, a tactical timeout. Try and break the momentum of the AETAS side and try and bring this one back a bit.
Well, fair enough. We're about to find out whether or not it's going to be the case. Match point for AETAS. You know what there, Menace? Finish this one off for me.
Oh, so I'm honored to do that. Now let's follow away here. I'm going to see if I can take it away with speed. Going to be pushing this front A side. Now remember, all please really need to capitalize on this round. They need to do everything they can. They've already called the tactical timeout. They're in the best opportune position to do the speed onto Darky. And now Strove onto Vayner. Speed and Ghosty working together, but there's still one behind them. They need to watch out for it. Spoon shooting down Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's really cornered. Speed's going to shut him down at the end. Strove, oh, has spotted the scope. Misses every single shot. Rushes front A. Deagle's coming out. Bullets flying everywhere. Absolute chaos. And Oakley's have won the round. And that's going to bring them one round closer to the tie that they need so badly. And then it's going to come down to round differences, which we don't actually know at the moment.
9-12.
9-12 and one round closer to Orgplease. Maybe bring this one back. Speed and his teammate both getting nade frags, and they've really picked up the pace here. They're really going for this fast attack, and it seems to be working for them. Speed with the second one around as he takes out Darky. Oh man, and Orgplease have just woken up.
Are you
My
kidding
word.
me? That additional timeout seems to have worked. I think they needed a quick shot of adrenaline to keep themselves rolling into a series.
I'd be worried now. I'd be worried if I was AETAS. I mean, if these two rounds just flew like that towards the Orgplease side. Oh, but Willow with a scope onto Speed. That's going to push them back a bit. But I mean, if I was AETAS, I'd be, dumbstruck. I'd be like, wait, where the hell is this coming from and how do we stop it?
I'm currently right now just checking already whether or not what happens if this comes to a draw.
Alrighty then. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, Orgplease only down to 2 members. AETAS still got 4 up. Oh, Orgplease need to play very carefully. Spoon already calling GG. He's got to have some faith in his team. He's really got to have some faith in his team for this one. Van pushing into that cafe side. His teammate is over towards that B-Link. It is Ghost. He has been tagged up. Can't really re-peek that much. He needs to wait for his health to regen. Bullet's still flying towards him. He's trying to be going to push towards that B shop. It looks like he's actually going to try and get a flank while he just tells his teammate, you just sit tight for a moment. I'm going to see if I can do something. Because if he gets into the top spawn building, he might be able to pick off 2 that are on statue. Will is watching that B entrance. And Vayner's going for the rotate. Ghosty is now pushed up all the way onto this AK that's on the double palm. He's trying to close him off. Has spotted him. Does take out Refuse. He's heard of SMG pushing up there as well towards double palm. Will is falling all the way back to spawn. Really does not want to give this round up. Vayner's going for the fake. He's trying to find that scope. Has actually found him. Oh, and the nade comes in from Willer. That's going to stop him planting for another 3 seconds or so. And now things are getting tense. Ghosty's seeing a player lower spawn building.
Nope.
Bomb needs to go down now. Oh, and AETAS lose it.
10-13.
Lose it.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that. This coming back towards the 11-12 and making the series very, very interesting. But this pretty much is going to knock Orc Plays out of the equation, considering they will have to play versus Lowland Lions next. And AETAS will meet none other than Team Enigma, a team that was destroyed by Search Org earlier on in the series. And that effectively is going to send the Germans home in Group C. We have got one more round remaining here in Group C. It's Lowland Lions versus Search Org and AETAS versus the Enigma team. I don't see it happening for either. This series has pretty much been played. But let's see whether or not the teams still want to play one more game in order to get their money's worth. But Group C has pretty much been decided. Let's see how this is going to pan out as we're getting geared up for the last match or even the start of Group D. My name is A-Spec here live on the stream at Chaos TV. Joining me here is Menace. This stream has been made possible by Medion. Don't go anywhere. We're getting geared up for what can be the last round of C.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know the words, sensation, let me hear you. Everybody in the place, everybody in the place, everybody in the place. DJ Afrojack in the club. If you know the words, I want to hear you sing it. Don't be shy now. Come on, sensation. That's how I like it to. That's the way I like it to. You know I want it to. Keep on going on the way. That's how I like it to. That's the way I like it to. Just touch me on the toe. Baby, you just made my day. That's how I like it to. That's the way I like it to. You know I want it to. Keep on going on the way. That's how I like it to. That's the way I like it to. Come on! World unheard of us. Whole wide world unheard of us. trying to perform for a princess, but tonight I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers never silent, so I'm tiptoeing to keep blowing. I got it locked up like Missy Owen. Missy Owen. Missy Owen. Tonight. We're gonna make
Sensation.
Met nu in de mix Afrojack.
complicated. How it is, that's just the way it goes. 'Cause like I waited so long for this, I wonder if it shows. Head underwater, now I can't breathe. It never felt so good. 'Cause I can feel it coming over me. I wouldn't stop it if I could. When I taste so much, you know you can't deny. When I taste so much.
Yeah.
Want to see some hands in the air section? Get them up! Reach for the ceiling! Reach! Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see 80,000 hands in the air section in this place. Get them up! Reach for the ceiling! Adroits, get ready, get set, ladies and gentlemen. Afrojack is in the house. Hey girls, hey boys, sing that DJ. Afrojack in the place. Here we go.
3FM vanaf Sensation.
Met nu in de mix, Afrojack.
Ladies and gentlemen, live and direct, this is Afrojack music. This is Illustration Session. The worldwide premiere. Come on, 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 come on. Oh boy!
Yeah. All the Nederlanders. Ik ben zo blij hier te zijn. En even dat jullie het weten. Wij staan op nummer 1 in Amerika. Nederland neemt de wereld over. Laat je fucking horen.
Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's go! Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm inside the house. What a debut performance
This DJ is #1 all around the world. Can you please show some appreciation for DJ Afrojack? Where's the love?
Now, our eyes are open, even when they're closed. There is no need to think, to understand. The truth comes easily and flows effortlessly. See the enlightened souls in each and every one of us. Perceive the true light with your inner eye.
Good night to the party people live inside the club. Amsterdam Arena, his first time a sensation. Are you ready for some Afrojack music?